The smartest way to make yourself a pencil line pretty close to the fingerboard, and don't take too big a cut close to that roller. Don't get too rough in that area. By the same token, be discreet when you get to this area of the peg around the length of the neck and check for high or low spots. Follow that rough rasp with a half-round bastard file, and when you get all the contours and all the edges, cuts a plug that you can push out. See that tooth? And this edge rounds around and comes down below it, so the only thing that's cut anybody if they like those clay dots. You drill a little deeper hole for these and sink that plastic right down into the rosewood. Clean them up with a smooth mill file. Orbital sander, my trusty Rockwell sander, the speed block sander, that's my favorite. I'll probably use my DA air sander. Go to a 400 if you wish. It'll give it a fine polish. I'm pre-bending this number 148 Stuart McDonald wire. Cut to length. Dip each end in the drop of super glue. I put super glue on this piece of plastic. You have to practice this fret before you glue it in. Then the super glue cleans off a lot easier. Run it in the crack, clean the excess out, remove the tape. Tight bond will hold a fret in. It just is a block behind the hammer as you strike to sort of act as an anvil. Powdered rosewood dust and super glue. A dab of glue and a little sawdust forced into it would make a good filler. With those fret ends done, we can dry assemble the guitar parts. While a 1/4-inch hole was fine for the shaft of the tuning key, that's a little tricky, but you can do it. Set your depth stop so you don't drill through. Now you can straighten the strings up with the neck, see? Get it where it should be. Tighten that clamp. Now, pre-fit every hole. It's good to pre-fit every screw. Drill a hole from this pocket to that for the wires. Don't drill out the back. Long bit and drill up into the cavity where the volume controls are. When you get the string heights the way you want, flush up. .220 and 400 sandpaper, then give it a light drop of glue and drop it in the slot. Some .220 sandpaper to remove the file scratches. Now bring those flat tops to around each fret. Do it now before you do the spray work, and you won't be chipping that lacquer later. Almost more often than you will sandpaper. It gets in those hard places too. Need to seal it. I'm going to spray this neck with an aerosol can, the Balin lacquer. You could do the whole body with that. Sides, and also down towards the middle of the dry area of the neck and stop. Now to finish the center part of the neck, you can lay it on a flat board. I sprayed 3 coats of sealer over that yellow stain because the alder really soaked it up.